Welcome to Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Josh, aka Jacqueline Cruel. Our guest today is Chewy Live, a content creator. Welcome.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you,
Yeah,
Jacqueline.
no problem. And before we start, we want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors over at Noble Chairs. Content creation. How did you get into content creation?
Yes, of course. So, I'd like to say I started content creation in high school because first off, I took a class in high school where I actually had my own radio station or radio show with a couple of my friends. So, I'd like to say that's where it started,
Nice.
like promoting myself and going broadcasting because it was just high school students on the air in our little city of around Dayton, Ohio. But yeah, so that really got my uh sparked my interest for content creating or like posting stuff to the internet or the world, and then that's really where it started. It was just in high school from that.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
the radio show. Like what kind of things did you guys talk about? Did that help you with uh, uh, figuring out ways to become more personable over the radio?
Yeah, definitely. So when I was younger, I was definitely more immature than am now, and being on the radio definitely helped bring everything together growing up. Um, Definitely with communication skills, uh, maybe like journaling or like preparing a script, just getting things ready to broadcast, and then being able to just create your own thing and show the world what you can offer really helped spark my interest, like I said. And just so on the radio show itself, we would just really, we could either have it just be extremely random and be what we would want our own show to be about, or we could do like sports broadcasts. There's a couple like there's always different like the football
Yeah,
guys in the class would have their own show, and then I'd have my show with just like a couple funny kids in class. We'd always do go over different random events and like cool gaming topics. And yeah, just random events
that's
basically.
awesome.
But yeah, that's how it sparked my interest really.
Nice. What was your favorite part about doing that?
Definitely having different friends on that weren't in the program, having them on the radio, just like because it's weird being on the radio and being able to listen to yourself or having people listen to you somewhere else. It's basically like
Yeah,
streaming, um, without a camera,
yeah,
but you can listen in the car or wherever, and have just having other people experience that is probably my best favorite part about that.
nice,
I'd say.
nice. Now,
Yeah.
now coming out of school, did you have a did you have any jobs between that and content creation?
Yeah. So I worked at a pizza place during uh high school, and then I went to college at a community college because being in this program I was offered a little scholarship to go there for like 2 years for not for free but with a nice scholarship to help, and that was basically to like get my gen eds out of the
Yeah,
way and everything. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but this radio program was all about communication skills. So my major was in communications, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. And I went to Sinclair, which is around Dayton, Ohio, and then I really didn't like where I was. I was kind of stuck in college. I didn't know what to do. I've always liked music and creating stuff. So I took a year off of college, or no, sorry, I took a semester off of college just to get money, get get paid, uh, work at the pizza place, and see what else I should do. So it was either I had a friend in high school that moved to Los Angeles
Okay.
to follow their
Oh, nice.
dreams, which really impacted me. They were music producer,
Oh.
so it was either where I was at in life. It was either I'm just gonna pack up my bags and move to LA because I don't really know what to do and go live with them
Mhm.
and just try to get a job and work in the music industry there, or do it the probably smart way and go to college for audio engineering. And that's what I ended up doing. I went to college in Nashville at Belmont University and got a degree in audio engineering. So that's like studio
Yeah.
work and producing and stuff like that. Um, and then that's where I am now, Nashville. I still live here, and I got an internship in a studio, a post production studio. So that was
That's
really
pretty cool.
cool. They're working on like Netflix shows and movies. Um,
Anything noteworthy?
then um, they always had posters around the studio. They weren't really working on anything cool while I was there, but they worked on um Cars movie.
Ah,
They worked on Interstellar, which was probably my
that's pretty
favorite.
cool.
Um, yeah, and then I think American Sniper.
Oh,
I think
no shit.
some other big things. So yeah, that really showed me what it was like to be in the industry. Was working at a studio,
Yeah.
and it kind of opened my eyes up to what I was getting my hands into, going to college and going into debt for all this. Um,
The American
it kind of
dream.
scared me, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, because it wasn't the best experience
No.
in a studio. It was my dream. It was like my dream job at the time was to work in a studio, and it was a pretty bad experience, sadly.
What
But
about it made it
uh,
bad? You don't mind me asking?
yeah. So the people I worked with, um, not the other interns, but like the people that were in charge of
Mhm.
me, just really did not care for us. I was basically the janitor of the studio. Um, the internship was a summer long, and I barely like there's because it was linked with my college, so I had to get an internship to
Yeah.
graduate. So there's like requirements of the
Yeah.
internship,
Yeah.
and I was just a janitor at a studio basically, and I was treated terribly. That really put me off to working in a studio, getting a job in the
Mhm.
industry. I'm sure it's not always like that, but it
It's
was a
probably very
little.
common though. It's not the
Yeah,
first time
right.
I've heard that.
I mean, you got to start
Right.
somewhere. So, but then after that, I graduated and the lockdown happened, and I couldn't find a job. I didn't know what to do, so I was playing video games all day, applying to jobs every day. So I just
Nice.
start streaming, and then now we're here,
Nice.
basically.
Now, do you
Yeah.
find that the skills that you picked up from your radio show and from studio work, and from your degree, does a lot of it apply to what you're doing with streaming? Is there any
Oh yeah,
differences?
most definitely. Yeah, there's differences. There's a lot of similarities because I originally majored in communications, so all about talking to people. Um, every job I have has just been talking to people, helping people.
Hmm.
Um, being on a radio show, I have to come up with topics. Uh, you can't have dead air on a radio
Yeah.
show, and that's a big part of streaming. Streaming dead air is I mean, it can happen,
Yeah.
but being on a radio show taught me how to
Fill that space.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah, act and be do something live
Hmm.
broadcasts, and then working in a studio definitely taught me how to probably helped me more with like the corporate side of streaming, like trying to find sponsorships and stuff, like working with people like actual um business wise, talking business wise, because I never was taught how to like talk to different companies or
Yeah.
anything. So I think being in a studio helped me be able to form the words or how to talk to people that like mean
Right.
something, I guess.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um. So when you come across any what they call it, dead space or dead air, how do you handle that? What do you normally do
Yeah.
to go about
So
filling that?
definitely, definitely. So I'm really I always feel like weird when nothing's happening, or I always feel like something has to be happening on my streams. So most of the time I use my soundboard, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
or just flip cameras. It's kind of like I kind of think of because a lot of my streams are on
Mhm,
TikTok. It's TikTok and
mhm.
Twitch. So I'm always thinking about how people are on their phones rather than on a
Yeah,
PC watching a stream with
yeah,
Twitch. I know a lot of people watch on Twitch on their phones as well, but when people are watching TikToks, you have you have seconds to catch them and keep them on your stream. So if somebody scrolls by and nothing, like literally nothing is happening, they're just gonna keep scrolling. So
yeah,
either sound alerts or having a lot of channel points on stream. So if I'm not doing anything, my community can do something, and then that gives me something to react to. So or having like if I'm in the zone in the game, that happens a lot. So you can't really be talking and you gotta
yep,
focus on a game. I've found different programs that allow you to do like instant replays or like hype
mhm.
moments or just things that make it more interactive so people aren't just watching.
Yeah,
That happens, but I'm always trying to make it more
yeah.
interactive.
No, that's good. Um,
Yeah.
let's talk about the platforms that you're on. You do Twitch and TikTok, right?
Yes.
Which of the 2 has the larger community for you?
Yeah, definitely TikTok, of course. But I started on Twitch, so I'll always have the love for the Twitch
Right.
community because it's very tight knit community right now. I'd love to branch out eventually, but I'd always have those people on there that have supported me a long time. Um, so on Twitch, I started just streaming on my Xbox with no camera and a microphone, and it's now we're studio where I am
Yep.
now. And now on TikTok, I started with the whole setup, so it's TikTok hasn't seen like from the ground up
Yeah,
really, but TikTok is definitely the bigger platform. It's where I found the following. So I'm always trying to get people from TikTok to Twitch for mostly to build my
yeah,
community. It's also nice to have them over there. It's just because of ad revenue on
yep,
Twitch,
yep,
but that's not a big that's like another just thing to
yeah.
have. Um but I'm always trying to next goal is to become a Twitch partner someday, so having more people on Twitch will always help.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like the Twitch chat is more one-on-one rather than TikTok because there's people moving on so
yeah,
fast. So I don't want to. It's hard giving one more focus than the
yeah,
other because there's such a big following on
yeah,
TikTok. But my I have bigger goals on Twitch right
yeah.
now.
It's, and,
It's hard to balance.
oh, I'm sure. And how do you manage that balance? How do you, from what I understand, it's you have a lot of followers and likes on TikTok. Um, I'm sure that was a grind because you gotta post videos on a regular basis.
Sure.
What does
Yeah,
time
for
management
sure.
look like for you for that?
Yeah, so it's very hard to balance Twitch and TikTok together because I don't want to make my Twitch chat mad while they've been sticking around the longest. Because TikTok is always new people every day, most of the
Right,
time. So on Twitch, what I try to do community days and community streams, like play with viewers and stuff like that. And I mostly do that on Twitch rather than TikTok because I give the people on Twitch more of a chance to play with me or like hang out.
right.
And then I'm going in the future, I'm going to try to do some Twitch only streams. So not only on TikTok, but Twitch only and just like focus with that chat. But that's in the
Mhm.
future. Um, More time management though for TikTok. I always see greater numbers on the stream when I post a video
Yep.
beforehand. So either a day or two before, I'll try to record an intro for the stream and get it just like a little, hey, I'm streaming right now, come through,
Okay. Yep,
and
yep,
hopefully
I've
they
seen
see
those.
that on their For You page.
Right,
Yeah. So I always try to plan that a day or two in advance. If not, I'll make it an hour before the video because they're not too hard to make,
right.
and that's just to promote the stream. And then um Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So with time management, you probably have routines set up as a content creator. What does your daily routine look like?
Yes. So, um, on days that I don't work currently, I've been seeing a lot more. A lot of people watch. I've seen better numbers on TikTok lives in the mornings. So right now, like early
Mhm.
mornings. Right now, I've been waking up at around like 5:30 to 6, trying to get a
Oh
video
wow.
ready, and then yeah, yeah, I'll try to stream in the morning because there's TikTok shows you analytics of when people are awake
Yeah.
and on TikTok,
Oh wow.
and the number like is up here when it's the morning time. I guess it's just people waking up or going to work. So I try to be. It's not every day. I try to be streaming that early on TikTok to catch those people, and then if this is a day off, I'll take a break sometimes to eat, like yesterday, and then I'll get back on at night to catch like the night people on TikTok.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be changing out my schedule. I'm always trying to experiment what's the best
Yeah.
times because now that it's summer, mornings not might not be the
Right.
best,
It'll be after school or
but
something like that.
it's yeah, exactly. I need to make a set schedule though to keep a community. That's probably one of the super very important thing is schedule. So, but on TikTok, it's very like when are most people on?
Yeah.
Very different for Twitch and TikTok. But yeah, so on days that I do work, I work morning shifts. So I usually wake up at like 5 and then get off around 2 p.m. And then if I don't have a video ready to promote the TikTok stream, I'll either make a video promoting it
Hmm.
or I'll clip the stream from last night and try to get a video ready for TikTok and hopefully I have it ready by the time I go live and then post the video and then go live. So it's mostly just working and then prepping for the stream
Okay.
and then streaming.
Okay. Now you say you have your full time job and you do content creation. You recently talked about going full time. Um,
Yes.
what what led you to the decision of going that route?
Yeah. So it's a big choice going full time. So thankfully TikTok, I used to be on the Creator Fund. I don't know if you know what that
I haven't
is
heard
on
of that.
TikTok. Creator
Yeah.
Fund. Yeah. So that was TikTok's original monetization program where you get paid for views.
Okay.
And it was cool at first. I've never gotten paid for people watching my content, so it was very cool to see. But over time, they started paying a lot less, and you would get like dollars on viral videos, like million view videos. You probably get like
Couple bucks.
yeah, I
Insane.
mean maybe in the double
Yeah.
digits, but nothing crazy, which people didn't like. So TikTok recently came up with a new idea called they call it the Creative Program Beta,
Okay.
and um, you have to, in order to sign up for this, you have to leave the Creator Fund. So if if any video, you have to stop making money from videos in general from leaving the Creator Fund. And with this new program, you have to make 1 minute long videos. So that's basically TikTok wanting people to stay on the app more.
Yeah.
And you only get paid for the 1 minute long videos,
Interesting.
and you won't get paid for anything under 1 minute long. And then so that's the big change. Is usually I'd get paid for any kind of video because I used to make a lot of short
Yep. Yep.
videos, like, "Hey, I'm live right now, come through." And then that would get, like
10-second clips. Yeah.
yeah, hopefully that would go viral. But now I have to make it, a
Minute
minute
long.
long unless if I wanna get, money for it, which makes sense. Um, for TikTok, they want people to stay. So, originally, I saw some people making a lot of money on longer
Hmm.
videos, and I didn't join this program yet because in order to join, you have to quit the creator
Right.
fund. So it's either make minute long videos or not. And so I posted a video that was like my first minute long
Uh
video
huh.
and I merged it with how I promote my TikToks. So I promoted the stream and then put content after
Yep.
that. And it first video, it got I think close to 1 million views.
Damn.
And I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go for this because um so for this program they give a little less than $1 per thousand
Okay.
views. So if you get a million views, it's gonna be close to $1,000. And so when I posted this video and it got almost 1 million views, I was like, oh my
There's a
gosh, I
chance.
could have made
Yeah,
a
that's a
thousand dollars
yeah.
on this video. So I said, all right, I'm gonna switch over to longer videos. And thankfully that's been helping the last two
Good.
months. It's been the biggest form of monetization I've ever been able to receive, thankfully. Um it's risky because I've always been making shorter
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah. Now
So
you have to make sure you fill
it's
a minute's worth of space.
yeah, and it's harder for those to go viral too.
Yeah.
Um so I gonna need to work harder on longer form
Yeah.
videos. That takes more
I'm
time,
sure it takes a lot of
but I
research
think it
and
will be
trending.
worth it. Yeah, exactly. And I can change my content with longer form
Yeah.
videos. Like I can make it inf, uh what's the word?
Yeah.
Informational and just like
Yeah.
longer videos. It could help in the long run.
Yeah.
And then so that's one of the biggest things that's helping right now is TikTok creator beta, longer videos. And then also sponsorships too. I've been working with some companies like little app companies, and that's really what's helping me the most. So I'm not I don't want to say full-time streamer yet because I'm not uh full-time because of
Yeah.
streaming. I'm mostly full-time because of these videos.
Yeah.
But eventually
Oh,
maybe
it
full-time
sounds like
streaming.
you're on the right path.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah, no
man.
problem. And
Appreciate it.
this sounds like this is TikTok's way to try to compete against YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely.
It's,
Because I know there's a wave of people saying um YouTube Reels are gonna take over. Could still be a thing,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, this is definitely a way to get creators to stick around on TikTok for
Yeah.
sure.
I think the major thing with TikTok, which locked them into a specific demographic, is the fact that they did things that are very similar to Vine, you know the app is not meant for
Yeah.
people who don't have a large attention span.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the
Exactly.
whole app was
And
built
now
on
they're
10 to 30 second clips and then moving on, right? So to
yeah,
have to get
yeah.
into that space of minute long, and I've actually I recall them saying they started making it to where you can make 10-minute videos, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you can make 10-minute videos. They're also promoting this is new for creators. They're promoting series,
Oh,
I believe it's called.
okay,
So you can make videos that people will have to pay for to watch.
interesting.
So yeah, so it's like a paywall for certain
That's what
videos
Instagram
on
does. Yeah,
really?
they
Oh, I
have
didn't know that.
subscriptions
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it's basically subscription for videos. Like, I've seen it for like workout
Okay,
instructors. Like they'll do like um just pay for this. You can either pay per video or like pay for all of
yeah,
them. And I'm sure streamers could do it eventually, like classes, like
hmm,
helpful class videos. But I think that's just a new program
nice.
that TikTok's ruling out right now.
That's cool. So you mentioned sponsorships. You are a viral sponsored streamer. Uh, for those who are interested in getting to a sponsorship, what did that look like? How did you get to that point?
Yeah, so I always knew I wanted to work with viral since I saw their first TikTok that caught my eye, and um, I've just always knew I wanted to work that with them. So that was one of my biggest goals, just to grind to get their eyes on me, kind of. So for me, it was being a part of the community, um, using their products, of
Mhm.
course. That's really where it started, was being buying my first PC from them and then telling everyone where I got it, just promoting it as much as I can. And then once I finally got some eyes on me, that definitely helped. with being a part of the community is just and just like promoting these sponsors. That's really what they want to see is
Yeah.
just how
Get
you're
their
going to
name
make
out.
them
Yep.
money. And not only that, but that's like one of the main things how yeah, get their name out and how you can do that. So posting videos without these companies asking you to originally definitely helped me a
Yeah.
lot because one of my biggest brands that I've worked with is Logitech,
Okay.
and the way that I got their eye on me was I purchased earbuds that I liked from
Hmm.
them, and I like them as a company, and I made a video, a little like a nice clean video about the earbuds, and they liked it, so they reached out to me and they wanted more content like
That's
that.
pretty cool.
So I've heard a lot of different streamers or content creators. Not a lot. Some have came up to me and asked, "How do I get in contact with these people?" It's just but when they ask me that, I look on their page and they don't have any
About
videos
anything.
like
Yeah.
that at
Yeah.
all. So they're like, "How do I get into this?" Well, you gotta show them what you can produce
Right.
first. That's that's why I didn't realize that first either. I was like, hopefully these brands will come to
Yeah.
me wanting this, but they only do that if you have the content. So maybe if you already have gear around of some sort, make a video about it, show how it works, show what you like
Yeah.
about it, and then I mean it doing that will also help your video editing, and it'll help you with being able to make a script, just all of that. It all helps. So even if you don't have a sponsorship, being able to make videos like
Yeah.
that and showing these companies that you can do it will help. Just just making these videos.
Oh, that's good advice.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, when you create that partnership with these, especially these larger tech companies like Logitech, what kind of agreement do they typically have with content creators?
Yeah, so that's my biggest one so far. Hopefully I'll get more in the future. I've worked with other smaller ones too. Um they so definitely what I've noticed is that um they see how many followers that I have, and that catches their eye for
Hmm.
sure. And that's one of the reasons why I'm able to get some of these positions because of how many followers I have on TikTok, and they like that, and they can see how many views that I could possibly get. But um, showing off showing off these videos that you can make also catches their eye. Um, uh, can you ask that question again?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
When you create these partnerships with these larger tech companies, like what kind of, I wouldn't say contractual agreement, but what kind of agreement do you make with them? Like, do they say you got to post once a week? Do you got to?
Gotcha. Yeah. So to make the most out of it for a creator, you got to think about every little detail. So because some of these companies have unlimited money
Right.
and some of these companies don't. So you have to be very specific with what, like when they ask, most of them will just ask for your rates first
Hmm.
or what you would charge for anything. So after realizing this, after making so many emails of just like typing out what I would do for a video, what I would do for link in bio, I made a media sheet or a media kit, which is like who I am, how many
Followers.
followers I have on each platform, who I've worked with, and then my prices. So now I'll start giving that out to people or
Hmm.
companies, so that helps them see what I can do or see who I can reach. And then after that, it's either they'll either want, most of the time they want one or more videos on my
Hmm.
page. That's what the main thing is videos. Or they could either go for like a lot. I haven't had too many of these yet, but me playing their game,
Okay.
that's another thing, just like a live stream
Yeah.
showcase. I've only had one of those so far, but I'm lining up some more in the
Nice.
future. Um, and then another thing could be, like I said earlier, link in bio. I never thought about how valuable that could be to having your link in the
Yep.
bio because on TikTok, especially TikTok, that's what I mean mostly. Um, when I'm streaming, I'm always saying, go to my link in my bio to go to my Discord
Or
or find
anything.
me on Twitch through my link in my
Yep.
bio because TikTok doesn't like you saying um,
Go to Twitch or go to
TikTok
yep.
out TikTok's algorithm is crazy and their AI is crazy. So if they hear you on TikTok live saying go to www dot if you say a
Yeah.
website that you can be flagged by that.
Jeez.
So I'm always saying link in my
Yep.
bio, link in my
Yep.
bio. So because of that, that's another contract thing I can do with companies. Hey, you want a link in my bio for a couple more some more money? And then it's like that. And then I just most of the time these companies they'll send a like media sheet of themselves, what they want from
Mhm.
me and what they when they want to post, hashtags, what they want the caption to be, and then hopefully plan a date and I'll try to get out my first video to them, see if they like it, um, and then make revisions from there
Nice.
and then post it. Yeah,
It's awesome.
that's about it.
Oh, thanks for that. Now,
Of course. Hopefully that answered
yeah,
it.
yeah, you did. Thank you. So for anyone coming into your streams who's new to your community, what can they expect from your streams?
Yeah, this is a good question. So there's Twitch is super populated with uh a lot of smaller streamers and I need to be able to be different for them.
Mhm.
So I'm always thinking of how I could be different from other streamers. Um so first off, most people are looking at your face cam or what's happening behind you. And so I wanted my setup to look cool and also for me to like it. I always like having flashing lights
Yeah.
around or RGB. And so I thought originally I always saw Elgato lights or not Elgato, sorry, nano leaf lights
Yep.
everywhere, like the
Yep.
hexagons and stuff. And I was like, or I was thinking how I could be different from just the hexagons and the shapes. So I got the lines, and then trying how I can still be different. With these different lights, smart lights, you can have chats interact with them with channel points and stuff like that. So new followers will get reacted with the lights. Um, just how can I be different with alerts? That's like a new alert is making them with
Yeah.
lights. Um, and then how could I be even more different with sometimes I have stream avatars on my streams which are
At
like
the
little
bottom.
gaming
Yep.
characters on the bottom of the stream. Sometimes I have that on. And then also uh not always, but being in one solid position on a screen for a long time can get annoying for long
Yep.
viewers. So I'll try to switch it up with many different camera angles
Okay.
because I think there's different things in my room that I like to show
Yeah.
off. So I'll have different camera angles. And it's just like TikTok. For TikTok videos to go viral these days, a lot of it has to do with random effects happening, like something will fly on screen or
Right.
like a crazy transition will happen. So I try to bring that to my stream and try to bring it more make things happen out of
Yeah.
nowhere, try to keep you in there. And I'm always thinking that for Twitch and TikTok because I stream on
Yep.
both. So it's mostly lights, channel points, alerts, just always how to be different than the other smaller people trying to get
Yeah.
noticed.
Yeah. I've been in many of your streams, and I will say it's your setup's definitely unique. It's entertaining. I would
Thank you.
definitely recommend
Thanks.
everybody stopping through and checking you out whenever they have the opportunity.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem, man. Uh, so what kind of do you have a favorite game you like to play on stream?
Um so there's so many games to play right now, but Favorite game to stream might be, uh, I wanna say horror games, but I can't take horror games too much because they can make me go crazy with how scary they get. But they're so exhilarating sometimes on stream to
Yeah.
play that I love to play horror games on stream,
Oh, yeah.
and I think my chat does too.
I think chat
It's hard to pick the games these
Yeah, I think
days,
viewers
so
love scaring the shit out of content creators,
yes. Yes, exactly. They want content,
and
and that's
we
content.
got the best time of month coming up,
That's
to do horror
true.
games.
I might need to think of spooky stream
Spooktober, yeah,
schedule
man.
coming up. Yeah, Spooktober.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, I love horror games. Right now I'm playing Starfield, of course,
and what do you think of that game?
and it's it's mind-blowing. It's
Yeah,
insane. I wish it was a little easier to stream because it's a little slow to start off. I've never really streamed a game where you're talking to a lot of
it's a lot of
NPCs.
talking.
So I'm used to
Yeah,
that, or I gotta get used to that. But besides talking to a lot of NPCs, it's insane.
okay.
It's really
Yeah,
fun. Um, but yeah, I'm always trying to I for streaming to get noticed and trying to grow. You can't always stream what you necessarily want to be playing. Right now, I am because I've been waiting for Starfield
mhm,
for a long time. But I've noticed not only on Twitch but on TikTok as well. You have to be playing to grow. You have to be playing what people want to watch. And if I play Fortnite every day or one battle royale every single day, it's gonna be hard to grow. I might have fun playing
yeah,
it, but I'm not gonna get anywhere from
yeah,
that. So it's fine to do it now and then to play these games that you like. But if you really want to grow, you're gonna have to. Or I'm still trying to do this myself. I'm trying to play games that I might not necessarily want to at that
yeah,
moment. Like right now, for an example, um, there's this I never thought I'd ever do this in my life, but on TikTok right now, on TikTok live streams, there's this Roblox game that is insanely viral. I don't know if you've
I
seen
have
it.
not.
It's like a Roblox game where people are riding on a bike just going through an obstacle
Uh-huh,
course, and the streamers that not that I compete
yeah,
with, but just like that my numbers are close
yeah.
to, they're instead of doing like 1,000, they're doing like 10,000 viewers at once
Oh,
playing
wow.
this Roblox game.
That's crazy.
So it's either like I play
Yeah,
Roblox or I play something fun.
yeah,
It's a hard balance, but it's a balance you got to work with or work
yeah.
around.
So,
Weird.
I think so to touch on that,
Yeah.
if you're playing a game you're not enjoying, do you think that the viewers pick up on that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so um when you're streaming, you're definitely putting on an act at times because you want people to like you. And they can tell when you're having a bad day for sure. So yeah, they can definitely pick up on
Mhm.
that. They can pick up on all your emotions. But that's the thing. You're gonna have. I mean, I don't want to say like just do what you don't want to do. You got to do what makes you
Mhm.
happy in the long
Yeah,
run. But and I mean, if you're playing a game and there's people are having fun watching you, I'm sure you're gonna have fun doing
oh,
that.
absolutely.
So yeah, it's just depends on the game, I
Yeah,
guess, and
yeah,
how chat's reacting
yeah. It's like a game
mainly.
of chess, right? You got to take some risks sometimes to see if you
Yeah,
can,
yeah, definitely.
progress. So I definitely understand the
Yeah,
reasoning behind that. Um,
right. And I mean, and sometimes the games that you don't think would do great will do a lot better than you
right,
think. So you just got to experiment,
right.
really.
I would say from my experience that if I were to give any advice to new content creators is if you're going to lock yourself into one game, you got to understand that if you ever switch games at any point in the future, the people that you had watching that one game probably only care about that one game. So
Yeah, you're
they gotta
definitely
realize that
definitely.
numbers will probably change.
Yeah, for sure. When I started streaming, I mainly played the new Halo.
Hmm.
I played this is right when it came. I mean, when I streamed with a face
Yep.
cam and tried to make a name for myself, I played Halo all the time. And Nowadays, I don't really see those people in chat that watch me play
Right.
Halo,
Right.
sadly. I understand, but they were there for Halo because it was a new
Yeah.
game. So our goal is to try to keep them
Yeah.
longer. I mean, I still see some of them, but a lot of them they're just there for the
Yeah.
game. So
Yep. Yeah,
sacrifice.
it happens. Um s- so what keeps you inspired uh and motivated?
Yeah, mainly I've always wanted to, or I've never wanted to work a 9 to 5 job, so always being able to do something that I wanted to do and that being able to support me along the way. So thankfully I'm in the position now that I'm there. I'm being able to quit my job and get there. Um Now, so that was always been my biggest thing, keep pushing until I don't have to work a job.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. And now I got there. So now really there's just main milestones to keep pushing for, like hit a million TikTok followers and Twitch partner.
Mhm.
Like just those main challenges to push for, always what I'm looking forward to next. And and also there's different people in my chats that I care about, and they always come to this, not always, but whenever they can come to the streams.
Yeah.
It's always nice seeing them and talking to them. So like I've had people in my streams for months or years, and if I'm not talking to them, it kind of feels like I'm doing them dirty
Right.
because taken they've took so much time out of their day to watch
Right.
me. I got to give back to them and be there for them. So being them for a community, of course, is a big
Yeah.
one for keep pushing and trying to grow.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the main thing. Is just growing will always help.
Yeah. um what would be for anyone who is looking to start and create their own streaming setup, get into the streaming world and all that, what is some major advice you could give them?
Yeah. So my advice would definitely be to try to, if you can, try to multi-stream at first. Don't stick to one platform and go hard on that one platform, because 9 out of 10 people won't blow up on that one platform. You got to be everywhere. Um, if you're looking for equipment, what to get first, I'd always say get a microphone first and then a
Yep.
camera. Some other people might say differently, but I say mic first, so you can actually talk and be relatable to people and talk to chat. Um, and then once you're actually streaming on something, just being able to post your content and you just have to have content out in the open for people to find
Right.
you. So rather than just only it being streams, and the streams are where people will find you, because if you only have the streams and um no other content playing outside of these streams, nobody is gonna be like, you're only being promoted during these
Right.
streams when you're live, so you have nothing
So
else to lean on.
discoverability is much lower.
Yeah, so you have to be able to um, promote yourself not only on these streaming platforms, but on, of course, TikTok and Twitch or Twitter, Instagram, if you can. Um, just promote as much as possible, and building a community will also help a lot. Having like people come back for more, because they can always tell their friends
Oh
about
yeah.
you, and you never know how they could help you in the future. And so also a big thing for advice, I'd always say um maybe make a Discord server for yourself or your community, because I've learned over the years, or by streaming, that a lot of people will always say, "Oh, I didn't get your notification that you're streaming today," or "I didn't get this notification
I've
or
heard that a
that."
few times too, yeah.
Yeah, so I've learned that some of these companies, it's actually a legal thing that they can only send out a certain amount of notifications every single day. It's like a some I don't know how it's legal. That's what I've
Yeah,
heard. But they can only send out so many notifications to the world every
it's
day.
interesting.
So it's physically impossible to send a notification to every single one of your people.
Right.
So like on TikTok, it's not gonna tell I have almost 900,000 followers. It's not gonna tell every single person that I'm
Yeah.
live. So Discord will though. If I have an announcements channel and
Yep.
say, "Hey everyone that's in my server, I'm live," then it will tell exactly everyone that I'm live if they have notifications on.
Okay.
These other platforms won't tell exactly everyone. So having a place where everyone can come together and where everyone's in here and they know what I'm doing and I can tell them what I'm doing and when, that's really helpful. Discord is probably one of the biggest things to help that helps me
Yeah.
grow for
That's
sure.
great advice.
Yeah, so yeah, Mike, Discord, and growing on different platforms really.
Okay. Now, if you could go back and do something different, what would that be?
So this is a really hard question for me because uh I don't know if I would do this or not yet. It's very hard, but my most of my following is from TikTok alerts, or most of my following on TikTok is from people wanting to see an alert on my page.
Mhm.
And I know that that's just a fact that most of my following clicks on follow because of what happens on my page on
Yeah.
TikTok. So that's how I first went viral. I made a video that was a Stranger Things meme,
Uh-huh.
and I said, "If you follow me, 11 says this," and then I still remember the day that that
Yeah.
happened, uh, because I started the stream and then on TikTok, and then I most of my TikTok streams would get like 10 to 20
Mhm.
viewers, and then this one night I just got hundreds of viewers, and then the follows, like my chat would just be just whole list of
Yeah.
follows. So I'm super thankful for all these follows, but at the same time, I've gotten a lot of haters and a lot of unfollows because of
Yeah.
this. So I don't know if I would take this back or not yet. It's because um a lot of people know me for this follow alert, and I don't
Right.
want to be known for that. I don't want to be that
Right.
guy. I don't want to be
Kind
known
of created
for
like a stable.
yeah, exactly. Like you'll see like if you're on TikTok scrolling,
Yeah.
you'll see like you'll remember people's faces like, "Oh, people will say, "Join my stream and I'll put an egg on my
Yeah.
head."
Yeah. Yeah.
And they'll be like, they're going to say that again. I'm going to scroll.
Right.
So now I kind of have a face for that. And that's good. It definitely hurts me a little bit because these people are turned away by
Uh-huh.
that, but they could be potential
Right.
viewers. But in the long run, I've gotten a lot of followers from it. So it's a very hard
Yeah.
balance because there's a lot of haters.
Yeah. They will always be out there. I think no matter what you do, it's that'll be something that's out there for sure.
True. Yeah. But it's just hard to manage it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if I take that back or not because for now, right now where I am, I'll always be that guy with the follow alert on
Right.
TikTok. And eventually I'm gonna try to move out of that. Hopefully when I hit 1 million followers or something, I'm gonna stop doing as many uh follower alert
Yeah.
TikToks, but that's definitely where all the followers are coming right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely understand that. So we're gonna go with a random ass question here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What role would you play during a zombie apocalypse?
Oh gosh. What role would I play during a zombie
Yep.
apocalypse? I would probably be, you know, I feel like I'd be a little sentimental at first and scared to kill a zombie. So, at
Hmm.
first. So I wouldn't be like the crazy zombie attacker
Yeah.
guy. I feel like I would be more of a uh bunker up and survivalist kind of guy. I think I'd be the guy you would want to uh have your back in a zombie apocalypse. Like I'd be that guy you'd want to stay with, hopefully, in my bunker.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to go out about and I mean I guess you'd have to once you run out of
Well,
supplies.
I mean, there's the hunter probably, like
Yeah, that's what I don't want
there's
to.
your
I don't think I'd be a
corpsman
hunter.
who could do the doctoring. You could have a chef.
True.
Um, you
Uh, I
could
don't think. Yeah, I don't think I'd be a hunter, chef, or any of those. I think I'd be a survivalist guy with my own bunker.
yeah.
And if you have nowhere to go, you can come hang out underground with me
Okay, there you
in my stream room.
go.
What I don't. I mean, you never know until that
Right,
happens.
right. You know, one day, I don't know. You know, bath salts
Yeah.
was a thing a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, would you be the fighter of the
Man, I
group?
don't
What
know
would you
what I
be?
would do.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is difficult to decide. I feel like I like to be creative, right? So I feel like I would
Yeah.
be somebody that would help strategize things,
Okay.
and
Yeah. I mean, that's
the different
extremely
groups go
important.
do
So,
whatever things they need to do. But help, you
yeah,
know, yeah.
leader.
I find myself to
Yeah,
be
that's very important.
very fitting in that role.
I think you would be a great zombie survivor leader,
Appreciate that.
of course.
Now, uh if people wanted to see your work, what where would they go?
Yeah, so you can find me most prominent on TikTok, Chewy with one underscore on TikTok. Hopefully someday I'll be able to get just Chewy. That's one of my all-time dreams is just to be Chewy everywhere. But there is a very prominent animal brand company with that name, sadly, which I have more followers than on TikTok,
No, there you
which is
go.
awesome. Yes, but it's gonna be very hard to get that
Yeah,
domain. You can find me on Chewy underscore on TikTok. You can find me at Chewy underscore live underscore on Twitch, which I wish I could just say Chewy, but
again,
Chewy Live, and then that's the same on Instagram and Twitter. Someday though, I'll just be Chewy. A lot of people
one
think my
day.
name is Chewy
Yeah,
Live, but that's only because I can't just be
yeah.
Chewy.
No, awesome.
Someday we'll get that domain.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to the folks out there?
Um, I'll just say if you're a small creator like me, keep pushing. It's very easy to stop doing what we're doing and being it's very easy to be discouraged. Before I got noticed, I had a couple thousand followers on TikTok, posting 3 times a day, every day, random gaming clips that would get no views, but I thought they were awesome and I thought they'd get a lot of views. I don't get discouraged if they don't get views because it's still great work that you're making. It's still cool. If you like it, then that's all that matters. I posted so many gaming clips that didn't get views, but I liked it, and some people saw it and they liked it, so that's all that matters. My biggest advice though for TikTok, everyone always asks this. Uh, what is my biggest advice on TikTok? I always say try to get into live streaming on TikTok. And if you don't have 1,000 followers, what I did was I followed people until I got to 1,000
Yeah,
followers.
yeah,
So if people liked my content, I'd follow them. If they commented, I'd follow
yeah.
them. I just got I just kept following people until I got to 1,000. That's probably that's not the best way to make a community or anything,
It helps you get to that
but that's the
live.
best way
Yeah,
to yeah, exactly. So because TikTok's algorithm is so nice on being live stream, that will help you tremendously because they will promote your live
yeah,
stream. They'll send it to people.
yeah.
So try to get 1,000 followers and go live on TikTok. If you mainly stream on somewhere else on Twitch or Kick, go live on TikTok and tell them you're live somewhere else. But
Nice.
TikTok live is the place to be currently.
Oh yeah,
It's what's helped me the most. And that's my biggest thing. Just try to go live on TikTok.
awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for your time, man. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for
Of
sharing your
course.
knowledge
Thank
and
yeah.
being open with all these questions.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this. And this is a very surreal moment for me being here, talking to you specifically,
Dude.
being the man that rated me months ago, and I was in shock that a viral streamer rated me.
I
So thank
appreciate that,
you. Thank
man.
you.
No,
Of course, it all comes around.
yeah, hell yeah. And like I said, you're well on your way to achieving a lot of great things, man. So keep at it.
Thank
Stay
you.
motivated. Keep motivating everybody else. You're gonna do great in this career.
Likewise, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all this, and thanks Viral for helping me out along the
Yeah, no
way.
problem. So everybody, TikTok Chewy underscore or Twitch Chewy underscore live underscore. Make sure you go out there, follow him now. Shout out to our sponsors over at Noble Chairs, and be sure to check us out at Viral Tech. That's TEQ. So that's VYRALTEQ on all social media platforms. Thanks again, Chewy. Looking forward to speaking to you again in the future and seeing where everything has gone since we last spoke.
Of course. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate you checking
Yeah,
me.
no
Thanks.
problem. Until next time, everybody. Take care.